Good morning. We have the shock absorbers in for the red BSA, and we're getting ready to put the red BSA on the lift, and we thought, gee willikers, guys, let's start this green Triumph again and see what happens. And because it's been sitting here for 2 days, there's no sign of oil leakage, we thought we'd run it again, warm it up, and check it for leaks. Let it sit overnight off to the side. So that's what we're getting ready to do. We will be back with you in just a moment. Okay, so we got tickle, we got electrons, we have a battery sitting on the floor over there. And shall we tighten it a little? Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah. This is a bugger.
Yeah. You know what? We could do a compression check on this so-and-so. Just
yeah, well, white man, who's kicking the thing?
Yeah, we
yeah.
could do a compression check. I love the royal we. And soft sole shoes. Say that 3 times. That is a lot of compression. All right. Now all that's with no throttle. Good tickle, no throttle.
A little bit of both.
Let's see. Oh, you got lights.
Yeah, we got electrons. You know, I was kind of cranky the other day.
Yeah, it took 4 or 5 kicks, but I thought it would be better today after it had a chance to.
Remember, it's a motorcycle.
Yeah, remember it's a motorcycle. Hello, I heard something there.
Trying to. No throttle.
Oh man.
Give it another tickle. Yeah, good tickle.
Good tickle.
Throttle.
All right, there's life.
Yeah.
In the bike. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I'm not sure about Kevin. Now, was that with any throttle or not?
That was with the little throttle.
Little throttle, all right. Maybe the little throttle's up there. Maybe more throttle. Who knows? I don't know.
You know, it likes a lot of gas.
Does? All right.
Little throttle.
You know, I'm going to clean the pilot jet.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I just got in there and cleaned the pilot jet. Now this is an older bike, and so the pilot jet is fixed. This is the tool that I use for doing this. Let me get my hand here so I can focus on it. Okay, and I buy these 10 at a time from, and I just dropped it. All right, way over there, right. No, that's not it. That's just a line on the
Keep
floor.
going with that. I'll find it.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
So anyway, these happen to have come from Lowbrow Customs. Classic British Spares carries them, and basically one way or the other, most of our suppliers carry these. They're expensive. They're like 15 bucks a piece now, but they're used. They got a little drill bit on the end. I don't know if you can actually see it, but the end is a tiny little drill bit, and it goes in there and cleans the pilot jet. Now, when I put it in there, I could feel the crustiness. There's a buildup inside there from the new gasoline, the E10, that causes the pilot jets to corrode basically within a few days. You've got to clean the pilot jets before you start the bike, if the bike has been sitting for any length of time. We've gone over the procedure. You turn the pilot adjuster all the way in, counting the half turns. Then you take it out, then you use the tool to clean the jet. And then once you clean the jet, you put the adjuster back in all the way and then back it out the same number of half turns as it was, assuming that it was okay. So at this point in time, I've cleaned the pilot jet singular with this tool, and I have the adjuster set to 1.5 where it was when I started the process. So let's see if this helps with the starting at all.
Okay. No throttle.
No throttle, gas on, electrons on. That's the difference. Now we just have to coax it into light slowly.
Yeah. Little throttle.
Wow. That is a beast. I could not start this bike. Try another, sloppy
Yeah, she
tickle.
just
You
likes
know,
lots of gas.
it likes. Okay,
Nothing wrong.
nah, it just needs to be real feathery with the throttle, and I would sloppy tickle it again. I'm gonna say this guy wants a nasty sloppy tickle.
Oh, it's real. And the throttle's little throttle.
You gotta work the throttle.
I know, but it shouldn't.
I know.
I've got
Let's
the
do
throttle
something.
open.
I know. Let's do something. I'm gonna turn that adjustment in half a turn.
Okay.
So I'm gonna turn the exterior 1/2 turn in. Try that. That should make it a little bit more richer on the starting circuit.
No throttle.
pilot air flew in half a turn, made a difference. We'll know next time we do a cold start. It is a bear to kick over. I'm not sure I could do it myself. It sounds good. I'm just going to let it sit here and idle for a while. Run for a few more minutes. All right, so I guess at 10 minutes or so, and it sounds good. Now I'd like to give a special shout out to my good buddy Jeremy in England. Jeremy has I think it's a 1956 Triumph Thunderbird that he did a frame-up restoration. He has it is Harley Davidson full dress Electra Glide that he did a frame-up restoration. He's got a Honda sport bike. I don't know what model that is. It's a nice one. That he did a complete restoration. And just the other day, he published a little video of he restored a friend's 350 Honda race bike.
Oh.
It is just beautiful and a complete frame-off restoration. And he started it and let it idle, let it rev. And I thought it was fascinating because he was doing with the throttle what I do with these throttles. I like to see it have a smooth come off the throttle. So I do this, just to do that. And he does the same thing. He did the same thing with that little Honda. And oh my gosh, it's one of those little ones that rev like 50,000 RPMs. It's really cool. And I just thought that he uses the same throttle technique to check off throttle performance. So we're gonna let this thing sit for a few days, double check any leakage, and then do another couple of, the battery's on its way, and the oil filter's on its way. When we get those, we'll put those in, but I still wanna let it sit here for a few days while we double check for leakage on those pushrod tubes. One of the followers sent me a link to a really good article about pushrods, tubes, and pushrods, and heads, and base, and bottom end cases, and valve followers, or cam followers, also known as lifters. And it's got, whoa, yeah, it is such a good article. So look at his comment and follow it to that article because it's fascinating. It also points out that this thing was crying to have leaks because it's got an alien head on an alien jug on an unknown base. And bottom line is that there's absolutely no one year model of pushrod tubes that is in any way, shape, manner, or form intended to put together that head and that base and that jug. And some of the suggestions that it made in there are exactly and precisely what Kevin and I did.
Mm-hmm.
We put the little white silicon, I'm going to call it silicon O-ring at the bottom. I built a squish band, they call them the wedding band. And this thing so far seems tight.
Yeah.
So we will eventually, once we get the tires put on it, do a test ride and try to put some stress and strain on the motor, and then let it set and once again check for leakage. Because basically it came in here because it was leaking like a sieve, pouring oil out of the push rods, and the owner and his friend just weren't able to overcome that, and I'm hoping that we have. Okay, so that's it for this bike for today. I'm going to put the red bike up on the lift. Kevin's going to...
Yeah.
I love it. We are going to put the red Beezer up on the lift and put the new shock absorbers on it. Here we go.